Ladies and gentlemen. Hey, if you're just dropping in after this live stream and you're saying, oh, this is not really what I'm into, you might want to check out this video. I'll try to put it up in this card right on up. Well, I guess it's over here. Never mind where it's going to be at. There will be a card in your top right-hand corner, giving a link to a suggested video that you might want to check out. I just released it earlier today. Anyway, now I get to sit back, give myself comfy, roll myself a smoke, and see if anybody shows on up. Being that it's Wednesday afternoon, a lot of people ain't even home from work yet, so I doubt if it's going to be a big gathering, but I don't care. I just wanted to kind of chill back and relax. I see we got one person on in here, and two people. Hey, they're starting to drop in like flies. Maybe it's my smell. Is it me? So what's everybody up to on this fine Wednesday afternoon? Anything exciting? Hey, we're up to 4 people in chat. This is awesome. It's cool. And by the way, I want to throw out a great big thank you. I mean, I don't know if she wants me to, these two women want me to say who they are, so I'm not going to at this time. But I just checked my PayPal account, and there's 2 women that I really would like to give a great big thank you to. Back in the middle of July, I just haven't been paying attention to my PayPal account, and I think it's awesome. Hey, Mary, how you doing? It's a beautiful Wednesday afternoon here, and just sitting back chilling. Found a quieter spot in the backyard over here where the chickens don't come back here near as much. So maybe we won't be having that harassment. Hey, Chris Clark, how's it going? Or should I call you Bones? Now that reminds me of the song, Picking Up Bones, Picking Up Bones. I don't remember how it all goes, though. And by the way, I do got to give a shout out for a good friend of mine here. Now, I typically don't like to drink this stuff without him being here. And I'm going to put, I think it's up there, but maybe it will be up over here in the cards. The guy that gave me this here, this is Apple Pie Moonshine. And y'all know who this is from. This is from Kim Pie. And I'll put his channel up in the cards too for y'all to check out at the end. Oh, that's good apple pie. Needs a little whipped cream on top. Hey, Bobby, how you doing, old man? Call you Bones. Okay, we'll call you Bones. But here, let me put my glasses on so I can see the screen. I'm on my laptop today. I decided, I'm tethered in with my cell phone, but I'm on my laptop. I figured this way I'd be able to see things a little bit better. Copy to clipboard. Okay, and then post some comments here. Anybody wants to come up here and join me, they're more than welcome to. And, now, hiya, La Jolla? I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that name. But what is that? Is that an Indian name or is that like an Asian? I don't know. I'm not familiar with that. It almost kind of seems Indian to me, which is cool. Asian's cool too. Hey, Christy, how you doing today? Now, I don't know if I'm supposed to be scrolling down here a little bit lower. Nope, I guess not. Okay. Hello, country at heart. How are you doing? And Stir Fry is doing just great. She was up in this chair right here a few minutes ago, and just before I started the live stream, and then she took off. She probably said, I don't want to be on live stream, but no, she's doing really good now. Thanks for asking. Hello, country. Oh, no, I just said hello to you. I was just getting ready to say it. Hello again. No, she's back to her usual self. She's doing fantastic. She's an awesome dog. And if anybody wants to join me, though, they can click that link. Okay, here we go. We got skated 1962. Skated 1962. Well, and I'm not seeing a picture or nothing. Well, I'm sorry, skated 1962. I'm not sure who you are. I'd like to give you a chance, but you're not showing your camera or anything. So maybe you can get to saying hi in chat first before I open that one on up. Hey, fat boy. I made a chicken sandwich for dinner and no baby poo in this one, bro. I love it, fat boy. I'll have to check that on out. So does anybody know who skated 1962 is? Because they're in the deal here to get on up here, and I'm just not going to bring people on up here, that I've never seen that name before. I don't need to have what happened on Iron Dog 63's channel, where some guy got on up there and got a camera and just started doing things that shouldn't be done on camera. Not to say that he would do that, I don't know. Hey, Daniel Binion. Daniel, I only got about 6 acres. This is just a real small place. I mean, it's 6 acres here, 10 acres next door to me over there, but that's not mine. Another 5 acres up here, and hundreds and thousands of acres right behind me of all timber deferral, meaning there's nobody building behind me. Good morning, Murray, or afternoon. So skated, who are you? I mean, I've never seen your name. I don't know anything about you. I mean, never seen you in chat before, never seen you on any of my videos. So, I mean, I just, right there, I'd rather have people up here that I know and, that type of stuff. I mean, not to say that, you just tuned in. Okay, well, that's cool. I mean, when I get to know you, you hang around in the different chats, whether it be in my chat or Bobby McNutt's or Picker Riggs or Kim Fives or any other different chats. I get to know your name, and then I'll start knowing you and feel more comfortable inviting you on up. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. All right, let's see here. So you pull your lumber off your own land? Daniel, some of it do, most of it I don't, because I only have 6 acres. So, I already logged this place off about 20 years ago, and it's probably going to be another 10, 15 years from now before I'm ready to log again. So I don't do much off my own land. I get it from, I have several friends in the timber business, so I get logged from them. Hey, Allie, hugs. How you doing, sweetie? Dirty Rotten Imbecile, 69. I love that name. Good to see you, dude. Oh, that's okay, fat boy. They don't have to have subs. Actually, I love it when people come to my channel and want to get on chat. Once I get to know them in chat and stuff like that, once I get to whether a person has a channel or not, I know that people that don't have subs, they're not out here trying to do the sub for sub game, different stuff, and they support my channel. So I mean, if somebody comes to my channel and they don't have any subs, I don't look at that as a negative. Actually, I look at it as a plus. Like, you know what? If this person subscribed to me, they must like my content. They're not here for me to subscribe them back, and that's what that's what I really like about that stuff. Allie, you do too have subs. I'm subscribed to you. Yeah, I know a lot of people take a look at those people that have no subs or they have the standard picture beside them. They take a look at that. They say, "Oh, this guy's a troll." And I mean, we don't. I don't like the witch hunts of hunting for trolls. A lot of innocent people have gotten whacked that way and banned because they want. I don't know. That's right. She had 382. I knew it was in the 300 number. So anyway, I'm going to post the link again, but keep in mind, folks. I mean, I do want to know people before I do bring them on up here, because I mean, and I'm not saying that just because I won't bring you up now that you're this type of person, but I mean, like Iron Dog 63, he brought somebody on up on his channel, and as soon as the guy turned his camera on, he had something whipped on out down here, and he was exercising his right arm pretty rigorously. And I just don't want any of that type of stuff. I don't, after that happened to Iron Dog on his channel, I don't want to take a chance of getting anything like that on my channel. Not to say any of y'all would do that. But you know what? That's real. One thing that's really cool here on this here is with the way that the things are set on up, a person can pop on up and down below in the green room, and I have a choice. I can post the chat in live chat, and still I have control who I bring up. I get to see who they are somewhat, and know even if they have a fake name, I can see who the individual is, and that's cool. Well, there's the link, Bobby, and come on up. I'll bring you on up. Yeah, Keith is a good guy. Well, Daniel, I don't know when I'm going to get to the next project. Right now, I got to complete this greenhouse build, and that's going to take me a while. My stamina levels are pretty dang low and have been for a long time. So it's going to take me a lot longer to complete a project than what a typical person would be. But I have a couple of different things in mind. One is building a camper to go on my little flatbed trailer, for me to use for hunting season. And another deal is at the top end of the property where I get the water on out, there's a little flat spot up there. I would love to build a little cabin up there, a little guest cabin. You promise you won't do that, huh, Ollie? Hmm. Oh yeah, I mean, I enjoy going camping during hunt season. I don't like camping during the summer when it's hot out and the fire restrictions are out there, and they don't want you to have a campfire. And I'd rather wait until I can have a campfire before I get on out there. That was this title I would be singing, huh? Good afternoon, Dave. Yeah, unfortunately, when I start singing, it sounds like a herd of cats mating. Bones are my internet provider is well, CenturyLink I can get from landline. The cable I cannot get cable out here, so I had the choice of going CenturyLink, which really sucks. So I'm using my cell phone. I'm using T-Mobile as my internet provider. And I know it's sluggish. I don't know how much buffering y'all's getting. Everything's showing good here at my end, but I don't know if y'all's getting buffering. Yeah, there'll be a nice little porch on it when I do the cabin project, but that's probably going to be next year at the earliest. Hey, Gator, good to see you. Don't be like this when I'm like that. That's right. Well, Gator, don't be like that when I'm like this. You're going camping, awesome. Okay, cool. That's right, Gator. You'll get to stay in that cabin. Okay, just a little bit of video buffering for bones. Oh, fat boy, we ain't even going to go there. Mm. But no, as far as building the cabin, there are restrictions, but you know, that's something that a person needs to do in their own area. For every restriction on building codes, there is an alternative. It takes a lot of studying, and they're not going to tell you what those alternatives are. But I want to give you a for instance. I built a few houses that says if it's going to be a living space or whatever reason, the ceiling height has to be X amount of height. However, for architectural value, if the ceiling is lower than a certain amount of height than what's required, you can say, oh, it's for architectural value. So say like in the bathroom, the walls have to be a minimum of 6'7" high. But we had this one spot where the vaulted floor roof, and it was an outside wall. The vaulted roof was a 12 and 12, and the living room was over here on this one side, and it's 12 and 12, and it came down pretty low, but it came out over the bathroom. And where the bathroom was, the back of the bathroom wall was 4 foot tall. Well, out of you had a 12 12 roof pitch. There's plenty of headroom standing in front of the toilet to sit down and stuff. It wasn't a problem. But the code said that you couldn't have a wall that low for us. However, we was able to declare it as it's an architectural value, and they bought it and they let us do it. So I mean, there's always loopholes. You just have to find the correct loophole to use. Hey, Rolling Homestead, and there's another deal on a loophole. I built a retirement center several years ago up in, or my dad and me and my brothers and stuff built a retirement center up in Portland several years ago, back in the 70s. And when we was building that, they had a flight of stairs that went up to the roof, that, so they'd have access to service the air conditioning units and all the different stuff up on top there. Well, this flight of stairs was not a public; it's for maintenance guys, and it was written on the plans that it was a flight of stairs. Well, the area that it was given, there was no way that you could make it in a typical on residential. You're allowed a maximum of 8-inch rise and a minimum 9-inch run. That declares the steepness of the roof of another stairs. But you can go to the less rise and more run. I mean that that they can do that. But on a commercial building, the requirements are different. It's more like a 6.5 inch rise and 11-inch run. There's strict rules on it. Well, we couldn't get either one of those to fit at all. So what we did is just took out the writing on the where it said it was stairs, crossed that on out, wrote in ladder. So then we got by with having a 9-inch rise and like a 9-inch run because we called it a ladder. So hey, where there's a will, there's a way. I mean, there's always some ways to work around loopholes. Hey, take care, Gator, and cheers, bro. Mm. Is my link not coming? Oh, I know it came on through, but I don't see Bobby coming on up here. Oh man. So hey, Gator, you said the Chinese food is there. Is it calico or Persian or what is it? Camped out on your honeymoon. Oh, that sounds like a cool honeymoon, actually. As long as it wasn't at the city park. Yeah, good city homesteaders in an apartment building, Allie. Only in America. Daniel, actually, it'd be very easy. Good question. Would my sawmill handle that, the length of the beam? It would be very easy to lengthen the sawmill. It's just the length of the tracks. That's all I would have to do is extend the tracks out. And that's pretty simple to do. Um, if I do a timber frame cabin, would I do that? No, I wouldn't. I don't need to, but I have some structure experience with how I can make beams without cutting them that long. I mean, I can make my own glue lamps, which will span further than any regular timber that you cut. Glue lamps are actually stronger than beams. Yeah, that extra height there. At least, I mean, I bet you the loft gets hot, but it helps to keep that lower area cool, huh? Hairballs, Tim, how you doing? New duds? Are you kidding me? No, I've had these. I've been wearing these here forever. I just ain't been wearing my bib overalls here a whole lot lately because it's been too warm for them. Hey, Johnny. Well, Tim, I don't go. This is my church for now. Hey, you lovely Lisa, warrior queen from Oregon. Hello back from Oregon. Now you're flirting, Tim. She's in the house, I believe. Yeah, it'd be a good idea. And Adrian back, Adrian Dack. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I find it simply amazing that I got 17 people this early in the afternoon here on the chat. That's pretty good. So, Allie, are you working? Can I talk you into coming up on here? I'd love to have you and JD up on here. Yeah, there's who was it? I watched the channel on that. It was talking about how they started having the Amish mill their logs. They were really happy with them, but they said you did have to watch for a few things, make sure that they had new blades or whatever, fresh heartless, because with sometimes they would you when you get lumber from somebody else, you get what you get. And you can see right here, it's probably about 70 and overcast today here. It's It's a beautiful day. I should be out working in the garden. Hey, take care, fat boy. Oh, JD's out walking. Okay. Hiya, Megan Fox. Hiya, Rosanna. If I was a carpenter and you were a lady, would you marry me anyway? Would you have my baby? Well, I'll tell you what, our garden's doing pretty good, Megan. It's I've probably got a couple hundred tomatoes on. I didn't plant a wide variety of different stuff this year, but we got tons of tomatoes coming on. Very few of them ripening yet. Probably a few weeks out on that. And cucumbers are starting to come on strong. Well, of course, you can't brag about summer squash. I mean, they'll let you on out. But my pepper plants are doing really good. Lots of little tiny peppers, man, but they're not growing very fast. But the plants are looking really good, and lots of string beans and corn. Well, ain't nobody wanted to come on up here, huh? Going to make me be up here all by my lonesome self. I'm cute enough to carry it. I think you're stretching the word cute. Camera shy. So how many of y'all are interested in seeing how to live stream with less than 1,000 subscribers and be able to invite people up onto your panel from your cell phone? If I get enough interest on that, I will show it on camera right here and show y'all how to do that. But I got to have enough interest for people wanting to do it, wanting to see that. And I tell you what, with the information I give you from your cell phone, you don't have to use the Studio Beta to check your analytics. You know, the Studio app you can do everything just like you're out on a computer, right from your cell phone. You don't have to use the apps that they make you think you got to download. Oh, Megan, it exists. I'll tell you what, I've live streamed on my Off 270 channel, and that only has like 300 subscribers, and I have live streamed from that and had people up on my panel with it. Hey, Rick, how's it going? You got time to get up here? I've been inviting everybody up there, and they've been giving me the one finger salute, and well, you know what I mean. Nobody wants to come on up here. Porn takes up all your extra phone. Oh, hey, there's Bobby showing here. Let's bring him on up on the panel. There he is. Hey, Bobby.
Yeah, I was sitting on there. I didn't drink all the beer. I was waiting for you to bring more beer down to me.
What was that? You got to speak up louder for me.
Oh, okay. I said I drank all the beer. There wasn't any more beer left, and I was getting lonely down there. Oh, wait a minute. I should have my mic on.
Yeah, your mic's on. I'm getting a little bit of lag. That's what happens. By the way, Rick says he can't right now because he's naked. But this is I don't want any of the men getting involved in this vote. But for all you women that want to see Rick get on my live stream naked, hit 1. And if you don't want to see him get up on my live stream naked, hit 2. Hey, Blueberry. Yeah, that sounds like fun, Blueberry.
Yeah, you got Megan and Mary going for that. Hey, man, here. You can't do this. Leave me here all by myself. That just ain't right. Yeah, Grizz, get back up here.
That was an oops. Okay, Rosanna said 1. Allie Oakley, I'm not sure what her answer is. She pounded in 22,222. Country Got the Heart says 1. Let's see here. I got it. Let me see if I can go to settings and lower this definition to 360. If that will do me better. And that is as low as I can get my definitions. Here.
Okay. I'll do the same thing. I'll do the same thing and lower mine down to 320. It should help a little.
Yeah, it might help a little bit lowering the definitions on here. And keep me from getting bounced out, regularly.
Yeah, knowing Rick there, he's been looking at my ice cream sandwiches. Probably got ice cream all over him. Had to take him, take all his clothes off.
Well, I tell you what, if the women start dropping dollar bills into the super chat, I'll bet you Rick would jump on up in here naked. Where's coping alone when we need her? By the way, I would have to end the live stream.
Well, that's where you get them up on the panel. Then you just go private.
You look like Jungle Jesse from the Duke of Hazzards. I think they're talking to you, Bobby.
Yeah, I hear that every once in a while. Hey there, Chris Clark. Or just call you Bones, I guess. No, that's what I had to do. Is why I already had the link locked in on the first one. But I had to go ahead and roll a couple cigarettes and put a shirt on and stuff. Didn't want to. I didn't want to come on here, looking like I didn't have anything on.
$2 for Megan Fox to see Rick naked.
Okay, now how much will you pay to see Grizz naked?
You couldn't pay me enough. I mean, I would not humiliate myself that way.
I just had to ask.
Nope, I ain't got no pants on. I got bib overalls on.
Yeah, I can guarantee you that. And he's got pink panties on underneath that.
I don't know if, and hopefully she didn't do it, the super chat, but I can't see super chats on For some reason, they don't allow you to see super chats when you're using the YouTube chat inside the StreamYard chat.
Oh, no, I don't. That's why I always go to YouTube and pop that chat out.
Yeah, and I would do that, but that it puts up more, is used more internet data, and I'm already lagging with it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that, and if you're on the laptop, it's going to squeeze the picture down real small.
Take care, Marie. Thanks for swinging on by. Yeah, Sandra, I was talking about that earlier, on this video about what happened with Iron Dog. Megan says, Grizz don't need to go visit. He's sexy in bibs. Thank you, Megan. You're making me blush.
Yeah, that's what Megan is. Megan, I should say. She's a sweet.
Daniel, that's a very good question. But to me, at this point of the game where I'm at with everything, a greenhouse is pretty much a must for me to get to plan my plans for next year's garden and bring in some of some of my pepper plants to prolong their life. So for me, it's more important to have a greenhouse. Having a kiln when I get my other metal shop on up here finished. Then I plan on setting up and doing more woodwork with hard lumber, but the type of wood that I'm using milling right now doesn't really require having the lumber. So, I mean, yeah, that's a good question, but right now it's not important. When I get into my carpentry work inside the shed, building things, then yes, I'll need a kiln.
Let's see.
Oh, it sure will be, Megan. There'd be better locations for it, but not on this piece of property. I wish I had to turn the other way to collect more of the sun, but it'll work fine.
Yeah, that's made heavy enough. You can almost turn that into a bomb shelter.
I don't think I need a bomb shelter. If we get invaded like that, if I die, I die. Oh well, I ain't going to worry about it.
It looks good, anyways. That's what I've seen of it so far.
Now, if I was to build, I wouldn't mind building a bomb shelter for other purposes. I would like to use that to pull the cool air from the bomb shelter from underground up into the house to cool my house with. Now that'd be a cool idea. I wouldn't care for it as a bomb shelter, but it'd be a good way to cool the house down for cheap.
Yeah, sure would. Hey, Christy, how you doing? Rosanna, how you doing? I haven't been saying hello to people. Sandra, how you doing? 320, how you doing? I only came up here because Grizz was getting lonely up here.
Yeah, I was getting lonely. I needed the company. Hiya, Sherry K.
Hey,
Drive
Sandra.
safely. Hey, you know what, Bobby?
What's that?
Sherry's driving and she can't really respond right now because that wouldn't be safe driving practices. So we could talk behind her back while she's listening and she couldn't respond.
Hey, that's one way of doing it. Hey, I didn't even see her jump in here. Yeah, how you doing there, Sherry?
Welcome back, 320 Homestead.
Yeah, who's that?
Got stung playing in the garden, little bastards. I love them. Don't you just hate those little pricks? I'm always nice, Allie. Oh, I can't quite see the. She made a devil face or something at me. Sure, he did.
Yeah, it looks like kind of a mad face.
By the way, I picked this title. I thought about different stuff. And one problem that I have with titles, and I know I'm not monetized yet. I mean, I could go into YouTube and monetize it at this point, but what's the point of it? I mean, very few people watch the advertisements anyway at this point in the game, so I want to monetize it after I'm over with. But one of the problems that I've been having with when I do a live stream is monetization is yellow flagged right from the get go anyway. And from what I understanding, it's some of it's just from the suggestive titles that we put on out is what causes it. Usually it's from the titles that we make. Like if you use the word OMG, Christians get offended, so they want to yellow flag OMG to make sure that it's not, something that's that would hurt religious people's feelings. And just different words that you wouldn't think is not a big deal, but the little words in the titles and the yellow flag it.
I've changed them every way I could, and pop up not suitable for advertisers.
Mm-hmm.
You just do that manual review; they pop up every time.
Yep. But usually it's from some dumb little word on in there.
Yeah, that can hurt you there too.
I give up, Alexander. Yeah, my wife loves my beard. She says it tickles. And that's all I got to say about that.
I just got mine because I'm too lazy to shave.
Same here. How you shake and bake? Take care, country heart.
Veggie burger. Oh gosh, our country.
You know what? The right veggie burgers can taste tasty if you put a little bacon in them.
Well, yeah, they're good that way.
You know what? One thing that I like now, everybody knows that I don't eat, pig products. But one thing that I do enjoy eating is I'll take a zucchini, the large zucchinis that's like hamburger size, bun size, slice it about a quarter-inch thick, and fry it in flour, with flour and deep oil and stuff, and season it some, fry it on up, put cheese on that, slap that into a burger patty, built it like a burger, but instead of having hamburger in there, use that summer squash as the patty type of a deal. And then I like to use beef bacon, but I can't get beef bacon around here anymore, so I have to go to turkey bacon. Isn't as good, but it still tastes good. You fry up that turkey bacon and put that in with the cheese and the jalapeno peppers and tomatoes and onions, lettuce. Makes for a good burger.
Okay, Alexander. I'm the guy with the red cap on the panel here. He was asking where I, where, I don't know unless he's talking about Bobby Sprinkle. I don't know.
Alexander's asking where you're at.
Oh, you mean where I live? Oh, I'm in the southern part of
I'm
Ohio.
getting a phone call. Just a second here. Here, I'll mute my mic.
Oh, okay. Okay, great up. Yeah, it makes great zucchini bread. I don't know what the big deal is that about it, why it makes it taste so good, but zucchini bread's always good. Uh, Megan, kisses and hugs back to you too. Somebody's got to throw some at you. Okay, roadside Dan. Yeah, that's an ideal there, kitty bacon. I don't know how much you get out of it. Not too big of slices. Let's see. Sanders Homespun Life. I don't know if I said hello to you or not. Dave's backyard.
Hiya, girlfriend.
Oh, good Lord. There's Mama Renda.
Oh yeah, Sandra, I love my zucchini bread too.
Yeah, what I like to do with that big zucchini when it gets big, take and cut it like half-inch slices, throw up a little bit of Mrs. Dashes on both sides, throw it on a grill till it kind of shrinks down to about a 1/4 inch. And that's good that way. Don't need no breading or anything. Just crisp it up a little bit.
Man, I got to get myself some Bluetooth head speakers or something to get things cranked up a little louder for me.
Oh, good Lord, because this is about as loud as I can talk without screaming. I think I got
Got
everything.
it. I want to, let's see here.
I think I got it. Yeah, I got, yeah, my mic's all turned up all the way. Got the right one on, so. Yeah, I love those banners. That or if somebody comes in the room, you can go and click on their name and it'll pop up what they say and stuff. It's all good. I love it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm not seeing banners on here. So and I had the free version, so I might have to download my own.
Well, at free version, you're not going to be able to change them. But you can when you go ahead and just move over the names, where you're looking at the chat your ways, you'll see that X. You can pop up anything that somebody says.
Hmm.
I use it a lot of times. When people come in the room, I'll go ahead and I'll just hover over their name and show that X. It'll pop it up just like the banner.
Rosanna, yeah, I don't need my hearing checked. My hearing is going south, and it's gone really bad. Part of my problem is I have a lot from working around equipment. I have a lot of um, um, ringing in the ears from it, and so a person has to talk louder than the ringing in my ears. Otherwise, it's all garbled to me. And that with my internet slowing down, not being all that great, my download speed, which is Bobby talks to me, that's on the download speed, not me. My talking is going on the upload speed, but his talking to me is on the download speed, and my bandwidth is really low on the download speed. So it comes up, it's broken up a little bit. So between that and my ringing in my ears, yeah, it's pretty tough.
Well, you probably got that ringing in your ears from your wife slapping you inside of the head so much.
That could be it. Yeah, Johnny, I tell you what, we got a lot of money dumped in her. We're not up to the 8,000 mark yet, but we're awful close to that with all of the stuff that she's had. With her pancreatitis and with one of the chickens pecking her in the eye, that was about a grand there. And then with the deal with when she had the tried to have the puppy and went through that deal, there was a couple of grand there. So yeah, we're into her about I want to say at least 6, maybe 7,000.
Yeah, it's easy to do when you got something happen and you take it to a vet. Yeah, them suckers don't cut you any kind of break at all.
Yeah. Wait a second. Did I put banners up or?
Yeah, you're on the. You get back to your chat, you're gonna go up at the top and click on. Yeah, there you go. Mama Miranda.
Yeah. You know, I would like to see the Vietnam Wall there in Washington, D.C. I think that'd be cool to see. The one that I just posted up, I got one up on banner, the last one you put up. Yeah, I bet you it took all day to see it. I would love to see that. I got your post up right up in the banner there for everybody to see. And by the way, this up here in the top right hand corner where it says powered by StreamYard, I do know where the option is to turn that off. But being that I'm doing the free version, I'm going to choose to leave that up just to advertise them. I asked StreamYard if they had a tip jar because I can't afford to commit to paying for the monthly $16 a month or whatever to pay for StreamYard, and they had no intentions of taking away the free version. I asked them if there was a tip jar where I could leave a $2 or $3, $5 tip, and other people would do that. And they said unfortunately they don't at this time, and they don't know that they're ever going to add a tip jar. So anything that I can do to give them advertisement or anything for them, hey, they provide this here for us for free. I'm proud to fly their banner on my videos.
Oh yeah, I don't mind it myself either because if I hadn't run across this, I don't know what I'd be using right now. They say, Mama Miranda, what you having? You got meatballs in there because you're having meatballs right now?
Oops, there we go. And, yeah, if I bounce out, I'm pushing close to an hour now. If I bounce out again, I'm probably just going to go ahead and end the live stream. I didn't plan on spending a couple hours up. I only planned on coming up here for about an hour anyway.
Either way, it's nice seeing you on here.
Oh man, Mama Rinda, I sure hope you're taking lots of pictures.
I'm sure she's doing something there.
Oops, shake and bake. What did I miss there? Oh, you wanted me to be your YouTube husband. No, I ain't going to be any of your YouTube husbands. Nope. That ain't going to happen. I already have a YouTube girlfriend. Mama Rinda is my girlfriend. You'll have to take it up with Mama Rinda. Yeah, it's pretty sad, Mama Linda. A lot of good people died there.
Yeah, yeah, a lot of people did, and it was for nothing. Just a political deal. Okay, he's yours. Oh, he carried the last piece.
Love horseradish.
Oh, you do have a video up.
Ah, and this apple pie is good. That's the apple pie that Kim gave me. Mm.
Yeah, I kind of figured that when I just seen the glass without before you even said anything.
Tim's computer moved to Tibet and became a Buddhist. Hey, Howie.
I knew there, Howie.
Oops, that was the wrong one. There we go. I think this maybe not the second here. There we go.
Hey there, water bug.
Hey, water bug.
Okay. Oh, there, Mark. What are you up to?
I don't know what's going on here. My computer's slow.
Yeah,
There it goes.
it does help to have a faster computer to make up for the internet a little bit.
Hey, Mark. How you doing, neighbor? He just lives a stone's throw from me. Well, a little bit more than a stone's throw. But as the crow flies, probably about 50 miles.
Okay. Yeah, it'd be a little hard to throw a stone that far.
Especially with my shoulder. Out on the tractor, huh? Well, get some video of that, Mark. Hey, we won't get into that, Amber. Yeah, it's nice and cool here too, Mark. A nice overcast day. Not even Saturday, close to 70. Rosanna, is it overcast up in Washington? What's it like up there today? I want to try to talk Kim into getting one of those Make America hats greats again.
I think I sent him one at one time. Oh, Grizz's hat says, "Make mountain water great again," or is it just "Make great mountain water"? Okay, Mark, you got bad service there where you're at today. Not sure why.
I'm get one of those Make America hat greats again, and then I'm going to have a foot too. Brought by the Democratic candidate.
Okay. Yeah, Tim's got it there.
Anyway, that was the third time, and I had to come back on in here to end the live stream. I'm going to close it on out now, folks. I mean, I've been on for a little over an hour, and my internet is going to keep on start bouncing me out more and more and more. So I might have closed it. My battery's halfway down on my laptop, and I can come up with all sorts more excuses if y'all want. But I really do need to get back to work on my greenhouse on over here. So just remember, folks, if the girls don't find Bobby handsome, they can find him handy. And if they don't find him handy, well, just pray that they find him. Y'all come back, Maggie. Bye.
Yeah, see y'all.